What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Subscribe or die trying. You see the thumbnail. This is going to get interesting because you got Texas is like the first state who's going to make prostitution a felony. This is for pimps and tricks. You know, the guys buying it or the girls buying it are going to catch a felony. So why I think this is interesting, and the guy's pimping, oh, you're going to get that trafficking, 25 years on your head. But why I think this is interesting is because this is going to be one of those scenarios where when you actually find out the demographic of who's really in this, especially in Texas. I'm in Houston, so, people don't want to say that this prostitution, as far as buying it, is pretty much a people of color thing. Just bear with me. White's a color. So number one, number two is Hispanic. I would say number three is Asian, and then we're probably right around 4. Oh, we might be 3. I don't know. But, because they are, when I say one, white first, Hispanic second, Asian third, us fourth. What I mean is these are industries dominated by these people, okay? For one. For two, these are industries that are hidden in plain sight and used under the guise of a different business that people know about, for two. So their customers sometimes are high and low end people. So it might be, but it once was harder to catch other people of other groups doing this. But the problem is, and you got like the Hispanic community, you got the guys working under the table for cash, and that's what some of them spend some of their cash on, women. So now you got this whole dynamic where how is this going to affect? It really isn't going to affect major industries like construction and trucking, because you can have a felony and be in construction and trucking. So truck stop, get your thing in there, whatever. Construction, catch your L, go back to the job. What did you get locked up for? Felony, blah, blah, blah. But now we're going to get into the part where, what about these upper echelon type guys? What about, ironically, and see, why also this is interesting is because of, ironically, Michael Vick and Deshaun Watson. Because you can't retroactively charge this guy, but you can make him the poster child of it, right? So, or they could try to Me Too retroactively charge this man. Like, this is what we're doing now, to try to put pressure on him. And ultimately, he's like, I'm not feeling this. I'm not backing down on this. So you might wind up enacting the law. You come to find out you played yourselves, because he's not taking no deals. And he's adamant about he didn't do anything. And he's adamant about, he can prove it. And they already brought the FBI into it, which is going to investigate these women, but at the same time, investigate these businesses that employ these women, and at the same time, open up a whole other can of worms for all the other customers at the same time, who don't look like him at the same time. Because people understand that, if you're going to go down this rabbit hole, masseuses, spas, strip clubs are pretty much can be used as fronts for prostitution. And, other, sometimes maid services and stuff like that. So now, with this becoming a felony, you're going to see guys really, really, especially the desperate ones, they really going to get themselves caught up because there's still neighborhoods you can go out here and it's still, you pull up and like, are they really out here like this? Still? Yeah, they out here like this. Still. I know. So those guys are going to get busted. But then what happens to their situation, their family? You're going to plaster these guys up, especially these guys who like dealing with the younger population. Because, truth be told, the guys like that don't look like me. The ones that are really into that, they don't look like me. They're more of, the other groups that I was talking about and the Middle Easterners. So these felonies actually might ruin people's businesses. I'm not tripping. I'm just saying, But at the same time, people got to take into consideration something else also. Guys might slow down from dating because girls are, it's like, look, I don't want to make this date a transaction because I don't want to catch a felony. Because I don't know you, I don't know what you're about. And women would be like, I'm not a prostitute. I don't know you like that because your Instagram says kind of for sale. So could this be a setup? This is why this is going to get interesting. But tell me what you think. Like, share, subscribe, or die trying. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace.